Well, hi everybody. How are you tonight? Yes, live from Studio G, the first live for my bucket filling fam. You bet. Uh, you got a spinning wheel in the middle. Sigh. Oh my gosh. I hope it's not my power out here. I turned everything else off. It should be getting enough out. It says it's broadcasting enough power wise. Anyway, so here I am out in Studio G. You got a little bit of an opening uh, preview of the place, but I do have my phone hooked up as a continuity camera. So I can give you a walking tour and take you outside in the front for a bit. And hopefully the sound is okay. I've got my earbuds. Bob got the new earbuds that can be hearing aids. Um, and uh, Plus he has super, 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 super tiny ear canals. And these don't fit him and never have. They'd fall out if he even chewed or did anything or talked. So I have those and I'm going to see how those do. Um, but yeah, so let's say hi to everybody. Here, Linda is here, and family in Florida. Yep, yeah, that was quite the storm that went through last night. I'm hoping my friend Luis and his son Aiden can make it out of Hollywood, Florida tomorrow to start their drive up to Boston. Um, yeah, storm chasing, quite the thing. I know lots of photographers who like to do that. We actually are expected to see the aurora borealis again tonight. We saw it on Monday night. You couldn't see it very well with the naked eye, but if you did a long exposure time photograph, Bob did 30-second exposures and they came out brilliant. It's supposed to be even better tonight and and it's pretty clear night. And we just have to walk down to the bottom of the hill so that we block out the crazy people that decide they have to have these giant bright lights all around their deck all night, even though we're out in the middle of nowhere. Oh well. Um, Good. I'm glad your family in Florida is safe. Yeah. Uh, Holy smokes, it's been a wild couple weeks. It has been a wild couple weeks. Hi, Fatima. Oh my gosh, girl, I hope you are feeling better. Um, yeah, Tamara's here, Linda, Fatima, nice to have you guys here. Okay, so let's go take you out on a little bit of a tour. I think I'll start by taking you outside first and showing you the deluxe deck that Bob built for me. Hopefully you can still hear me. But if I get, oops, why am I got somebody calling him? What? Bob, I'm on my live. I'm on my live. Okay? Oh, okay, hang on. You guys are so funny. Okay, so hang on, I gotta to see if I can do something. Um see if I can do something here. Hang on just a sec. Oh, okay. You guys are still there? Oh dear. I think it just went to let me do something for Bob real quick here. He just and um on. No, no, it's not going to work. Okay, there we go. All right, well, we're going back to this. All right, let's take you outside first. So here, hopefully you can see the deck that Bob built for me. And it's gorgeous to see the evening. Got a nice sunset in the water. But I'll take you, so you come from downstairs at our house, up through the lawn, and here, up these steps, and here's the deck that he built off the front for me. Yeah, this is all him. Got a nice little ledge here to hold easels so that nobody goes tipping over, and it's not high enough off the ground that I had to have a railing. My front door, opening it there like that. I'll come in. Gonna check, see if you can still see me. Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, I haven't switched it. Hang on. Here, let me go start that over again. I'm on the wrong camera. Here we go. Okay, here is the deck that Bob built for me. Okay. You come up from our house, up the path, up here, and here's the deck. So it has a little ledge thing so that it could stop an easel and people could sit up here. It's not high enough off the ground that it needed a railing, but there's the light, and it's a gorgeous sunset tonight. Nice, beautiful. So that's kind of what I get to see. Okay, the front door, now that I've got it right, close it, and all right, now you can see. So over here, what you're seeing here is kind of the relaxing, sitting, just read a book. My art books over here. We found this at IKEA. This was my dad's chair. This was my mom's chair. This is an old library card catalog that I had. And two of the drawers wouldn't go back in, so it's perfect for a bottle of wine and a couple of glasses. Up here, a lot of my crystals and stuff and dragons and things came out here, my cards. So this is just kind of the little rest sitting area, okay? And I'll go this way. This is where I put my rocks up here and crystals. This is one of the benches. It will come out. It's a workbench and comes out to a table that's nice and high, but it also lays down flat. There's the end table that Bob cut the legs off to make it fit. Another bookcase that's got sketchbooks and stuff on it. My pegboard, it has all kinds of stuff in it. This is another working, this is what the tables look like when they're up. Down under here, you'll see I've still got pegboard, so I put my cutters. I have a trunk that belonged to my mom's little sister, my Aunt Shirley, that I never knew, and my middle name is Shirley. I'm named after her. So when I get done with some artwork, I throw it in there, and then when that gets full, I'll throw it back in there. These chairs are the ones I found at Second Use and we painted. These are whiteboards to be able to write on. The walls are made of canvas down there, and then there's solid down there. A little magazine rack my dad made me that actually turns into a table. You can pull it up and it has a little stand. So that's out here. Here's my case that I made. That, hey Tara. Oh, hi Tora. It's Tora. Oh, nice. So here's the book or the shelving unit that I made. And you can see it's really thin and it's deep enough for like 2 or 3 bottles of the skinny little paint, a couple of these. It's nice because nothing gets kind of packed in. Over here is an old thing, like kind of lazy Susan I had from when I was a makeup artist and I did custom blend makeup and I would keep it in. Now it fits my paint. And this was an old makeup dresser thing that now holds all kinds of, has drawers and stuff. Let's see. Here's the library lectern and where I usually sit, where I'm sitting. See, I'm right here. These come out and hold stuff. They hold paper mainly. This is what I got at Second Use. And here is the toolkit, tool chest that I found at Second Use and repainted, and it's really great. Down there's an old wine box that I put wheels on. It holds some stuff. So up here, up above, because I'm so freaking tall, I'm 5'11", I decided to use the space. so where I can reach. So I have things that I more likely am wanting to get for projects. One of my fairies is up there, a camera, there's more space up there. Up here are some things that I don't get to very often. I have some more Arteza paints, basket holds. I can't remember what's in there now. Um, some other kind of things, some glue, some stuff. And up over here, Patty made me that and that and that. And some things that I don't use as often, and then my tarot cards and whatnot, and the elephant that Linda made for me, and some more stuff that's not used as often, scissors that have wave things, and some pens, and then some of my alcohol and my inks are there. This was a thing I'd found years ago when we lived in Everett, and I'd had it in a box, and I just decided to stick it up and stick a lamp through it from IKEA. And then my mom's shifts. And then down here is my singing bowl. If you know what a yes, that's my one of my singing bowls. And this is a chest that my dad made for me uh, years ago. And inside of it is an airbed and a quilt. There's a quilt that Sarah made for me for out here. Some other of my big crystals are around here. And that's Studio G. All kinds of stuff. Uh, just a great place to make trouble. And then when I'm sitting here, I get to look out at that, which is pretty spectacular. Hey, okay, so, whoops, wrong. I went the wrong spot. Oh, now I'm in the wrong spot completely. Guys are have to bear with me. It's been a while since I've done the live stream just off of my um, laptop, and I had other things. Yes. So, yeah. So, what did you think? It has a vintage look. Yeah, it kind of does. It's well, I mean those chairs literally. Um, I I could go. Let's see. Those two chairs. I grew up. That chair sat in the corner of the house that I grew up in, and this one sat in another corner. Mom recovered them. They kept them all along. Um, gosh, they are easily, both of them probably 70 years old. And I've been around forever. So, yeah. And so, yeah, there's some vintage to that. But I think that it's kind of got what I need, I think. Just what I need. Um, there. All right. Yes. So, what'd you guys think? Tell me what you think. Uh, this is eh, nice reading. It is a really nice reading nook. It's nice to come out and sit, and I obviously put Wi-Fi out here. I got a booster and all that, and it's just awesome. So I'm very pleased with it. I'm really happy. And hi, Tora. Yeah, and Tamara's here, and Fatima, and Linda. Okay. Yeah, it's 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 a huge accomplishment. It's all right. So um, when you when you get right down to it, um, this was an empty space a year ago, like June, this past June. It was just grass up here in this corner, and we decided to buy the shell, and we did that, and then it was finish it off ourselves. And I did all the insulation. Bob did the deck. I did the walls. He helped me with he did the ceiling, which you guys, he helped me so much with the ceiling. Did I show you the ceiling? I'll show you the ceiling. Okay. So the ceiling was okay. We're not 20 years old anymore. We couldn't pick up a 4x8 thin piece of Luan type plywood and get it to stay up there very easily. So we had to cut them down to smaller sizes, and then we had gaps. So then we had to put this trim up, which made it look nice, which I'm okay. I did all the most of the trim. That's the thing is that oop, I did the design on it. So that's that's quite an accomplishment, and considering I did it kind of without plans. But and when I just worked at it, and we started on it earlier this year, and I just kept working on it and working on it and working on it after we did the installation last year, and then we got the electric in at the beginning of this year, and we got the electric in like in May. And once the electric got in, then we kind of went to town. And so, Tamara, um, if your art got much better, I don't know what we'd do. Hi, Larry. Oh my gosh, you missed the tour. Anyway, so anyway, you guys, so that is there it is. This is Studio G, all done with its storage galore up above, all around me, and my shelving and all my stuff, and me sitting right here. See, there it is, in one of the chairs, floor carpeted and everything. Yeah, it's done. That piece right there with the runes on it was my mom's too. So, yep, it's done. It's done. Okay, so let's see. Um, there we go. All right, I think I'm going to be able to do this. I got I got books up for us, and I got them so you can see. Hey, Raven! It's Yolanda. Raven's Talk with Yolanda. Yolanda, the Seahawks are playing on Thursday night football right now, and I'm out here doing it live. My husband's watching. Um, oh, Tamara, we can get messy out here. That was part of the thing. So the carpet that I put down um, is all, let me show you one more time here. Go here. So the carpet pieces are all carpet tiles, and they can all come up, and a new one, and I have backup. The walls, like I said, like this wall over here is canvas, is a 5 foot by 10 foot piece of sail canvas. There's insulation behind it. Down here, I didn't plan on that, but then I've got pegboard and whiteboard all back there for everything else that I built in. So everything can get messy and can be redone. And if the canvas gets messy, well, then we'll just paint on it because it's canvas, that's what it's meant for. So that's the way it goes. Where's the tea station? um, I have, well, she asks, where's the tea station? I don't have a tea station, but I have a water station. I have a big water jug, and I have this for painting, and I have some stuff there. Um, I if I come out here with tea, I'll come out with my tea or coffee, um, and be there. I kind of bring it from the house, and I could probably put a little kettle out here that I could do that with. That would be kind of fun. I could make room for that too. It would be, I could put one over there, probably. Yeah, good idea. Oh, you can wipe your brushes on the canvas and make art. What a good idea. I think that's yes, because it's right here and I can just wipe it off, shake it off. And that takes me, what, no train track? No train tracks out here. The train tracks are have gone to the grandkids. And yeah, so um yeah. Anyway, McLean just got his birthday present from the other day. We gave him a Lego chess set so he can build his own chess set because he loves to play chess. Yes, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I'm watching sunset on Puget Sound and Case Inlet, and it's just gorgeous. But yes, like I said, we could shake it off, and that brings me to my first book. Yes, it does. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about Vanessa Brantley Newton, who wrote this first book. Let me, yeah, so she wrote this book. She had a lot of problems with stuttering when she was young. And she said that she says she loves to create new characters for stories and watch children play and try my best to capture the facial expressions. She says that she was born during the civil rights movement and attended school in Newark, New Jersey. And being part of a diverse, tight knit community during such turbulent times, she learned the importance of acceptance and empowerment in shaping a young person's life. Um, so, as she said, when she read Snowy Day by Ezra Jack Keats, it was the first time she saw herself in children's books. And we've talked about that before. And has been was a defining moment in her life. And she's made her into the artist she is today. As an illustrator, she includes children of all ethnic backgrounds in her stories and artwork, and she wants all children to see their unique experiences reflected in the books they read, so they can feel the same sense of empowerment and recognition she experienced as a younger reader. So, um, the book I'm going to read today is by her. It's called Shake It Off. And let me get you to uh, there. Shake It Off. And I'm going to make myself smaller up here. Where is that? There we go. And it is, let me see if I've got the right, do I have it in the right? Yeah, I think I do. We'll see if I have it in the right way to read it. Yes, I think I do. Okay, it's called Shake It Off. I think you're going to like it. She says, this is a story that will have a happy ending, so don't worry too much about it. There once was a little goat. The little goat loved to sing. In the morning, you could always hear her. Bah, bah, bah. She loved to climb on rocks, trees, and roofs. The neighbors thought the goat was so annoying. That goat is driving me nuts. One day, the farmers had to go to town. The little goat decided she would go on an adventure too. She's singing sha la 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 la. As she started walking, she accidentally fell down into an old well. Oh no, this was not the kind of adventure the little goat was looking for. Her cries were so loud that the neighbors came running. They were surprised to find the goat stuck at the bottom of the deep well. Oh my goodness. The little goat was a good climber, but even she could not climb out of this. I gotta turn it a little ways. Have to turn your head sideways. The neighbors discussed how to rescue her. Let's get a ladder. Oh, it's not big enough. How about a rope? Oh, it's not long enough. Then somebody said, well, getting her out is impossible, so we might as well give her a decent burial. It's sad, but she was pretty annoying. So they got their shovels and began to throw dirt into the well. Can you believe it? Of course, when the little goat felt the dirt on her back, she did not like it at all. So she shook that dirt right off and packed it under. With every shovelful of dirt, the little goat would sing to herself, "Shake it off, pack it under, shake it off, pack it under. Shake it off, pack it under, shake it off, pack it under, shake it off, shake it off, shake it off, pack it under." And then something wonderful happened. The goat rose out of the well on the heap of dirt that had been meant to bury her. The neighbors could not believe it. "What an amazing goat," they said as they headed home. When the farmers returned, they were surprised to see the goat so dirty. "What on earth happened?" they asked. The little goat just bleated softly and shook herself from nose to tail. "Shake it off." And from then on, whenever the neighbors heard the goat, they smiled and said, "Such a remarkable little goat." Ah, a happy ending. And the author's note is this: as a little girl, I was often afraid to speak because I stuttered. And it also took me a while to read because I have something called dyslexia. In school, I got picked on, and when I would share my pain with my mother, she encouraged me to shake it off, other people's opinions and judgments about me. It wasn't easy to do that at It wasn't easy to do that at first, but the more I did, the easier it got. And I began to believe in myself. I found that shaking off the negativity we encounter is a vital step toward living our best lives. Hmm. I also discovered that I could use my experiences as stepping stones to rise above the negativity and strengthen my resilience so I could face future challenges with courage, determination, and a sense of humor. Remember, it's not about ignoring these experiences, but rather learning from them. I hope that reading Shake It Off will empower you to live your best life and be proud in front of the world. When you learn to shake it off, you can climb to the highest peaks. Ah, I love that. I just love that. Okay, while you guys are making comments, I'm going to pull up the other book that I have. Ah, there it is. Read with. There we go. Yay. Uh-huh. And got it. And find out about. There we go. Okay, back to you guys. Here we go. There we go. Uh, yeah, the facial expressions are so cute. I adore goats. Oh, a little K cup single would work. Yeah, a little K cup single would work. Yeah. Well, I found room for the wine bottle and a couple wine glasses. So, Oh yeah. My sisters have seen this here. Carolyn hasn't. Patty has, and Sarah has. They both have. I should sometimes show you their response. I videoed them when they found it. Yes. Yay! A story time. I hope you guys like that. I love that she took that, what her mom said to her about shaking it off, shake it off. And let's see, I've got my, yeah, that's on the one. I've got that mirror. Um, I gotta fix this. There we go. There we go. Got it the right way. I had my mirror flipped, my camera flipped. Did what her mom had told her about, you know, ignoring other people and shaking off the negativity and using it to take yourself to a higher level. And I thought that was just a really cool thing to do. Bucket filled, yay! Make tea or cocoa. But I think, yeah, I could have all that, but then Bob would wouldn't have an excuse to bring me a cup of coffee or tea out here. Oh my gosh. Yay. Uh, clapping madly. Loved it. Glad you did. Yay. Oh, I'm so glad. So glad. Anyway, um, I have one more book, and because I didn't want to, I knew I was giving you the tour, and the sun's gone down, and the sun sets out there, and the light will come on. We also have a like a motion detector light out in front, so that when the raccoons come running across in the middle of the night, it's just that way. It comes on. The next book I have for you though is called. Let me see if I can get to the cover of it here on my. I am using my old iPad that's got cracks in the screen so that I can pull the book up on it. Um, I'm reverse image now, but oh, for you guys I am. Diddly dee. Okay, I'll unmirror. Okay, we'll go back to that. What is it? Where's my program thing? I wonder where the program window says what you see. Oh no, then I'm reversed. No, I'm still, yeah, it's backwards for me. I'm gonna reverse it back. Um, so the next book I have is called What Will These Hands Make? And it's by Nikki McClure. And this is a really fascinating artist. She lives, let me get this down to where she lives in Olympia. She grew up in Kirkland, Washington, spending her days watching ants and pretending she was an artist. She attended Evergreen State College, which is kind of was always kind of a hippie college. I could say that with this generation would understand that. And then studied ants and drew them as well as everything else in her environment. Um, Birds, trees, flies, nudibranches, branches, and hung out with artists. Upon graduating, she worked for the Department of Ecology. After 1 year, she left and became an artist. I drew ants and ducks, made record covers for friends, and mittens for K Records, and performed music, all while dreaming of making books someday. In 1996, I made my first paper cut for my first book, Apple. I've been cutting ever since. I now split my time between making a yearly calendar and making children's books. I became a full I become a full-time berry picker during the summer, and that is when I'm not watching birds and hanging out with the moss and swimming in the Salish Sea. That's the Salish Sea is San Juan Islands area, Puget Sound. We call it the Salish. It's also known as the Salish Sea. It's the native name for it. I show my artwork and sometimes teach, and I'm always trying to learn how to do everything better. I live in Olympia, Washington, which she really basically lives across that bunch of water that I showed you guys on the tour out in front of me. If you just went across that bunch of water about 9 miles, she lives in Olympia, Washington, under cedar trees along the eastern shore of the southern Salish Sea. I collaborate with my husband, J.T. Scott, a fine woodworker, on lamps and furniture as well as daily walks as McClure and Scott Manufacturing. My son is also a frequent instigator of adventures and inspiration of many books and images. Um, this book that she's done, her paper cuts are known for being done in one piece. So she'll do amazing paper cut illustrations and it's all done in one piece. So it's one piece of paper with it cut out. So anyway, there it is. This is the book. What will these hands make? Let me see if I can get this to go. There we go. By Nikki McClure. What will these hands make? So this artwork is amazing. This is a paper cuts. She cuts on black paper. She does the cut. She uses black paper when she does cutouts, and then puts color behind it. Will these hands make a teacup for a child? A bowl round and shiny? a quilt to warm, a chair for listening? Will these hands make a hat for a baby's head, a wall to walk along, a gate to open, a garden for many? Will these hands make a bicycle to ride, a sidewalk safe, a haven for others, a bench to rest a while? Come on, come on, get to the next page. See if I got it. I did. Did I get it? Yes. Oh, there it is. Look at that. It's just so. Will these hands make a bridge to cross a river, a boat to sail the sea, a house for swallows, a home for families? Come on. Oops. Oh, look at that. Wow. Look at the up in the printing press up in the top middle there, and the instruments that people are playing. You look at this, and there's someone sewing over here, little thread pieces. Will these hands make a sign to point the way, a bouquet to celebrate, a gift to give, a basket for everything? Will these hands make a raven from a tree, a cabinet for treasure, a painting bright, a flag to wave hello? Will these hands make a knife to cut carrots, a cake 6 layers high, a spoon to stir, a song for a parade? Come on, page. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. Will these hands make a pillow for grandma, a pair of slippers for her feet, a candle to light, a bread to pull apart? Will these hands make a box to hold memories, a bear to sit with, a book to share, a blanket woven tight? Will these hands make a fiddle to play quick, a stack of wood for the night, a play to cheer, a lantern to guide the way back home? Will these hands make a safe place to be? Will these hands make a community? What will your hands make? I love this. Trace your hands. She says, everything pictured in this book was made by hands. Thank you for the people whose hands helped make the print book, the printers, the paper makers, the recyclers, the ink makers, mixers, the boxing up boxes people, the drivers, the shipbuilders. We could go on, all the way to the bookstore where hands place the book on a shelf for readers to find, or in your case, your favorite e-reader. She says the images were cut from black paper using X-Acto blade knife. My left hand held down the paper while my right hand cut lines and shapes. My hands made what I always wanted to make since I was a child. A book for you. Wow. Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. Let's see. Oh, no. Anyway, that's that one. Got it. I like that one. My poor sheet of paper would look like Edward Scissorhands was blindfolded. It's that it is. There's an artist out here on the Key Peninsula, Anna Bronis, who does paper cutting, and she just did the most recent edition of The Joy of Cooking, and did the illustrations for and they were paper cuts for it. Very talented, but I think Nikki McClure takes it to a level where she uses a single piece of paper for each one of those pages that she did. Even the big ones, they were, if you looked carefully, you saw that there were little connection places, so it was all places that she cut. uh, it's all cut like stencils. You need such sharp knife and patience. I don't think I have. Yeah, X-Acto knife. Art reminds me of a peachy. So true, Larry. That's right. It does. It is very peachy like. Okay, razor blades back in the day. Always finds the best books. Thanks, Tora. Yay. I do enjoy finding the best books. These were a couple of good ones, and I knew I needed to find ones that were on Libby that I could pull up to use out here because I'm just using the laptop. Back in the day when I first started reading to you guys, and I just had my laptop, or at the time there, and my old my old iPad brought back to life. I think this is an iPad 2 or something like that. I don't know. Oh my gosh. I have to close and let's see, what is it? I wonder what it is about this iPad. No, of course it's not backed up. About. Mm, yeah, iPad 2. Oh, it's an AirPad. So it's one of the very first AirPads. But it's not very lightweight. New AirPads now are really lightweight. This is not very lightweight. It's got good cracks across the screen and all that. Uh, Library's closed. Yeah, librarians, and we find them. All right, you guys. So here's the skinny for the next few times. I am gone. Sunday we are gonna be taking the dog to the Rover and packing, so I won't be here Sunday. Next Thursday I will be in Boston at Creator Camp, and we have stuff scheduled in the afternoon and evening, so I won't be able to do that. And then Sunday I am still at Creator Camp. It's the day after, and I am staying for Doc's group. Like Yolanda's here, we're staying an extra day to do some stuff with that group of people, and then I'll fly home on Monday. So the next time I see you will not be this Thursday, or the next Thursday, but the Thursday after that, which is um, on the calendar, October 24th. Okay, October 24th. So yeah, I'll be gone for this Sunday and for the 17th and the 20th. So I'll miss 3 times, but go back and watch one of the old ones. Get together, send it to each other, see what you think. Find a book, Send it to me. What you think I should do? Anyway, I hope you liked the studio tour because it's pretty special to be have this done finally. I never really thought. I mean, it. I didn't. I don't. How can I say this? I don't envision what something's going to look like in the end. I'm kind of working at it as it goes and putting it together. I I had this idea of what I wanted it to be, kind of the big forest, and like Bob wanted to know what the trees were. He wanted to know each tree that was going in, and I would keep saying, "Well, it's a big, nice forest with maybe who knows what we'll do. We'll go to second use and find some materials and see what I can think of to use them for." And that's what I did. I found recycled siding to use for all the trim, all that trim up there. That blue is all stuff I painted and cut and did the shelving the same kind of way, things, the sailcloth, all that kind of stuff. And then I just started bringing out stuff that I had in the house that I thought would fit out here. And mom and dad's chair, the hope chest that dad made me, these two chairs that we found at second use are perfect, all kinds of stuff. So it's a great place. And I look forward to if any of you ever make it over to the Key Peninsula, Larry, and anybody else too, to hang out in here, do some art. And anyway, but that's it for now. So I won't see you for a couple weeks, but I hope that this will have filled your bucket some for a bit. And if it starts to get empty, like I said, go back and pull up one of your favorite old shows and laugh at how silly I was or all the goofs I made because it's so much fun to do to go back and say, oh my gosh, did she really? But now, you know, it works. It just works. So I really thank you guys for being out here and joining me on my first live from uh, um, from my studio. Tora, I am on the green team. You see the green fingernails? Green fingernails, the Starfleet streamers. Green fingernails with a little bit of starburst in them. Can you see that? Yeah. And I even went to the point of having green eyelashes put in with my other eyelashes. What team are you on, Tora? Um, well, I'll just have to go app on replays. They're missing out. They're there. There's a whole bunch. I'll build the whole thing painted, powered, and planted before I'd even pick up a tool. I build the whole thing painted, powered, and planted before I even pick up a tool. Not me. Oh my gosh, not me, Larry. And you guys have to give props to Bob because he's a lot like Larry. He would have he wanted kind of plans. All I knew was that I wanted one of these tilt type sheds where the front was taller and the back was lower, and I wanted it 14 feet long. It's 14 by 10, but I had the back wall made taller. I had the back wall done at 7 feet, and so it goes up to 9, I think. Yeah, and I wanted just two windows looking straight out at the water, the one above there, and then there's just one window here because I don't. To the south is the forest, and I wouldn't get any light from that anyway. And to behind me, to the east, is actually I'm behind a big hedge of hydrangeas, and part of the forest, big trees stick out that way, so I don't get any easterly sun. So all the view is out to the water, and so that was good. Thank you. Come and stay. Yay, that would be so great. I just came to eat this time in for eating. I'm planning on next year. Yay, Tora! Oh my gosh, that would be awesome. That's awesome. Shepricon mode. Yeah, I am in Shepricon mode. It is, although we are our team leader is a guy named Kurt Nugent. So we called him Captain Kurt, and we became the Starfleet Streamers. That's our team. And we have our whole logo, it's pretty funny. We've had all this stuff. Um, Oh, um, Keisha, who's on my team, I think she might have been here the other night. I'm not sure if Keisha was. Keisha is on my team, and she's bringing hair. We're going to the store and getting green stuff because we I couldn't bring the aerosols to put it on the tips of my hair. Um, Yolanda is on Doc's team. She's on the Royals on the purple team, but yeah, well, anyway, I'll have a great time. I'll have stories to tell you, and I will have hopefully learned a whole lot of new things. And maybe I'm going to kind of I'm challenging myself when I go to creator camp is I'm not taking my big camera. I have a tendency to hide behind my camera because I get to be the photographer and then I don't have to be in the picture or in the group. Um, and so I decided to not bring my big camera and hide behind it. I'm only taking my little vlogging camera and my Insta360. So yeah, that'll be a different thing. Yeah. All right, you guys, I have to run. Bob and I have to go up to Seattle tomorrow to a celebration of life for Dominic's mom, and that is going to take a good part of the day. So we have to be ready to have to go get some stuff done. But until next time, everybody, just, keep looking for the beauty hidden in plain sight. It's all around you. But the first place you'll find it is when you go look in your own mirror. And thank you so much for filling my bucket. I'll see you next time.
In the heat of the night, we could get lost in all the lights and sounds. Feeling alright, we won't go home, we would just stay here downtown. There's not just stars on the boulevard, they're in the light in your eyes.
Yes.
Oh, we don't need no black cards, I just need you by my side. We could be shameless, famous, running cool, with a love that leaves us weightless. Ooh, drop dead.
I can hear the Chinook helicopters going overhead.
You got me feeling starstruck too. We could be famous. We could be famous. You blow my mind, looking like a model, better than the usual.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't even try, not average or typical. I put you on a pedestal. There's not just stars on the boulevard, they're in the light in your eyes. Oh, we don't need no black cards, I just need you by my side. We could be shameless, famous, running cool, with a love that leaves us weightless. Ooh, drop dead gorgeous, wow. Ooh, you got me feeling starstruck too. We could be famous. We could be famous. We could be famous. We could be famous.
Yes. Yay.
We could be shameless, famous, running cool, with a love that leaves us weightless. Ooh, drop dead gorgeous, wow.